Hi, welcome to Local Flavor. I'm Deborah Anderson, and we're here in Moreland at Aunt Faye's Community Kitchen. And I'm going to make 2 cakes today because they're both so easy it wouldn't fill up a half an hour. But I'm going to start with the easiest one because it will be in a little bit taller pan, so it'll take a little longer. And it's so easy you're going to die. It is a can of pumpkin and a yellow cake mix. Seriously. Now, we're going to make a special frosting for it that has apple cider and all that in it. So it'll taste like a trip to the pumpkin patch in every bite, but super easy. Now, I am a little nervous about opening this. I think I'll get the scissors. This is just a plain old Betty Crocker yellow cake mix. It doesn't have eggs or anything, just that's it. Oh, I should put on my apron. And I'm gonna just mix it with the mix-and masher. Just mix it up a little bit. And then I have sprayed this casserole dish with Pam. Now, I have sprayed this casserole dish with Pam in case I clanked through that. I should tell you, this pan is a little different size than you're used to for a cake. Most people got this kind of size where you got the 3 size of Pyrex for your wedding and you never know what to do with this size. So I was happy that it gave me something. I was about to throw that away. So now I can make this cake in it. Probably since it doesn't have eggs, it doesn't get big enough to fill up a whole 9 by 13. This is a 7 by 11. And I'll just get that all mixed in. And then I'm gonna stick it in the oven, and I have to check my temp. I can't remember, probably 350 like all cakes. 350 for 28 minutes. Easy to mix, easy. I didn't even need the mixer. So, it actually smells pretty good already. Let me get this put in and I'll stick it in the oven. We'll take a really short break and come back and start the second cake. We're just going nuts today. Oh, it looks like I didn't get it all mixed. The second one we're going to make is called banana cake. And it is a recipe from my sister. You know how sisters feel about each other. I just am so happy. What if I didn't have one? It would make me so sad. But I really wanted a twin sister. So I guess take what you get, huh? Okay, I'll have to spread this out. Get it in the oven. Come back and we'll start the other one.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
We built this network for you.
We're constantly optimizing our network to provide reliable coverage utilizing cutting-edge technology.
We invest in Kansas because we're Kansans too.
And as exciting next-generation technologies become reality, we can trust that we're working to bring it to your neighborhood.
So wherever you go, just know we got you covered.
We're friends.
We're neighbors.
We are Kansas.
At Next Generation, we're working to keep kids local, and you can help. Your gift of any amount provides opportunities for high school and college students to experience local careers with local businesses right here at home.
Opportunities for paid internships that teach students about their local community and prepare them with hands-on job skills now, so they are ready to remain local for the future.
Like me in Plainville.
Like me in Phillipsburg.
Students like me in Waukene.
Well, we have our pumpkin cake in the oven, and so I'm gonna go ahead and start on the second cake, and we're making a banana cake. And my sister gave me this recipe, and she just gave me a list of ingredients, and it didn't have any instructions at all. So I've always just made it kind of the way most cakes are made, and I kind of hope that that's right. So it takes 2/3 of a cup of butter, which I've already put in here. And then we're gonna mix the sugars in with it. So it's 1.5 cups of sugar. I'm getting with you, Sonny. Well, I will tell you that I have this in a little recipe book I actually got when I got married, and it has handwritten recipes from people that I've known over the years, and I love it. But I noticed that a lady from Lindsborg had given me a banana bread recipe right next to my banana cake recipe. And there's not that much difference between them. So why do I not like banana bread and I love banana cake? I don't know. But Lily from Lindsborg gave me the banana bread recipe. The only difference was instead of vanilla, it had vinegar. Everything else, the ingredients, they might have been a little bit different ratios, but they were all the same. So I'm supposed to put in 1 cup of mashed banana. Now, I'm not going to mash them because these are so ready to be torn apart. I'm just going to put them in. And I'll tell you what, I never measure 1 cup. I put in however many bananas I have. So sometimes it's really good, and sometimes you have to add frosting. If you put in enough bananas, you do not need frosting. But anyone knows whenever you're making banana bread or banana cake, you want to use the bananas that are looking kind of peaked. Now, why did I bring this up after all these years? I have not made her banana cake in years, but when she was babysitting for me, when we went on vacation and she was babysitting my pets, she brought her own groceries, why we have them, but she left a bunch of bananas at my house, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do with all these bananas? And so I went, I will make her banana cake. But those bananas were not very sweet, so we definitely put the frosting on that one. But I've never had bananas that her bananas didn't have any flavor. That's probably why she left them behind. So there's that. Now I need 2 eggs in there and 1/2 cup of buttermilk. So I don't know where my big measuring cup is, so I'm just going to do 2 teeny tinies. Ew, buttermilk's kind of lumpy. But even the banana bread had buttermilk in it. I'm just like, And while it's stirring, I'm going to get the vanilla. I need a teaspoon of vanilla. Here it is. This is so awesome. It's just awesome cake. Let me see what I'm missing, because they're not in order, the ingredients. We got the eggs, we got the butter. Okay, next will come the dry ingredients that are all mixed up in here. So we need a teaspoon of salt. No, a half teaspoon of salt, pardon me. And a teaspoon of soda. My special salt that's really crunchy. Now this will cook at 350. I would say I'm going to put it in a sheet pan so it won't cook as long. I'd say about 20 minutes, but we'll see how long. That's a half and there's a whole. And then just 2 cups of flour. And then it'll be ready to put it in the oven. And we will make the frosting whether we need it or not, just because I saved a banana back for it and I'm not taking home a brown banana. So, two cups of flour. Oh, there's lock on this one that's stuck. It's a pretty thin dough. I don't think I'm gonna lock that again. Wow, it's amazing how much everything gets everywhere. Give it a good whip. And I'm gonna pour it in this pan and stick it in the oven at 350. So when you come back, we'll be ready to see if it needs frosting or not, and we'll have it ready just in case.
The team at Homestead Assisted Living is a proud supporter of the Hayes community. Located just west of the Sternberg Natural History Museum, Homestead is a warm and welcoming community where residents receive compassionate care from licensed professionals. If you're curious about senior living options for yourself or a loved one, make Homestead your first call. Our kind and courteous staff would love to show you around and answer any questions you may have. Call us today to schedule a tour of Homestead or visit us online at homesteadofhayes.com.
Here at Nex-Tech, we've delivered the best in phone technology for 70 years, and we're still at it today with cloud phone systems for business. Cloud phone is all about agility. It goes where you go, when you go, and it's cost effective. So give Nex-Tech a call and find out how cloud phone can be as nimble as you are. Then sign a qualifying contract and choose a little something extra. Apple AirPods Pro or an Apple Watch SE, another layer of connectivity.
Hey Nex-Tech customers, would you like a chance to win free service on your Nex-Tech bill? Well, here's your chance. On the first Sunday of every month, tune in to Nex-Tech Local 1 at 6 p.m. and play along with Nex-Tech Sunday Fun Day Bingo. If you miss an episode, don't worry about it. It'll replay every night at 6 p.m. Use your cards included with your Nex-Tech bill or print your own at nextech.com/bingo. Nex-Tech Sunday Fun Day Bingo is brought to you by these awesome sponsors.
Well, our banana cake is done and it smells great, and we're gonna make the frosting for it. And I need just a half a tub, 4 ounces of whipped cream cheese. And then I'm gonna put my, great guns, that was, you gotta lock it in. So next, next is I'm gonna put our leftover banana. Ew, I am so tired of touching disgusting things today. Ew. And a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Or don't be afraid to do almond. I'm sticking with vanilla. That's what I bought for the show. So I will just be adding powdered sugar until it looks about right. I can put in up to a pound, but I just don't. Here's why I cause That's going to have powdered sugar in it. My leftover whipped cream cheese. I want it a little thin because I love pouring frosting on these sheet cakes. That's what makes them so easy. I'm going to have to wipe this little thing down. I hope it doesn't get it in the engine. Poor little KitchenAid working so hard for no money. Probably still need some more. Okay, I think it needs more still, but I better turn it down. Okay, this is coming together well enough for me. So, oh, look at that nice stretchy stuff. Probably because banana. I guess I'll use this. And I'll pour it on my cake, and it will taste just like sisterly love. She always says, you do not need frosting on that cake. And you usually don't, especially if you have a lot of bananas. See, that's what I love about a sheet cake. You just pour it on. You don't have to keep spreading, and then you pull the top off. I don't know why I have so much trouble. Cake's falling apart. Okay, close enough. There'll be quite a bit in that little hole, a thumb hole. So it looks kind of like green chili sauce, actually. It looks like something that I put on chicken enchiladas. The banana made it have a little texture to it. I think we did lose some of that frosting when some of it fell out. Okay. Nice, shiny, shiny. So, let's give her a taste. And then we'll come back and make the apple cider glaze for our last cake. The pumpkin one. Oh, it's still nice and warm. Yum. Oh, of course I turned it over. Of course. But let's give it a try. Let's see how it tastes. It's just, I never had it warm before. I always keep it in the fridge. That's nice. I love it warm. It's even more loving. So, it's super easy. As you can see, I think you should try it. And I think you should come back and watch us again next time on Local Flavor.
For over 70 years at Nex-Tech, we've tackled new technologies and created a powerful fiber network to bring you the fastest, most reliable internet. Being connected is essential. That's why we're proud to offer the only gig symmetrical internet around. Visit nextech.com to sign up for any new internet speed and get a $100 credit, or upgrade your current speed and pay your same price for 3 months. Nex-Tech, here for you then, now, and for whatever comes next.
Trust Rogers & Associates Insurance to keep your peace of mind through all the seasons in life. Whether you're cozy at home memory making with your family, on an outdoor adventure with the top down, floating on a boat, or in the middle of harvest, we can customize an insurance plan that's perfect for you. For all the seasons, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us online to learn more today.
The team at Homestead Assisted Living is a proud supporter of the Hayes community. Located just west of the Sternberg Natural History Museum, Homestead is a warm and welcoming community where residents receive compassionate care from licensed professionals. If you're curious about senior living options for yourself or a loved one, make Homestead your first call. Our kind and courteous staff would love to show you around and answer any questions you may have. Call us today to schedule a tour of Homestead or visit us online at homesteadofhayes.com.
It's time to get back to work on our pumpkin cake. So I didn't spray the pan as well as I thought I did, so it's not as perfect as I'd like, but we're just gonna pour glaze on it and eat it anyway. So I need about 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Well, that's not a 1/2 cup, this one is. And then just a tiny bit of apple cider, about 3 tablespoons. I'm just gonna eyeball it. And then 3/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now, you know how I talk about Penzeys spices sometimes. Last year, their free gift, they always have some fantastic deal. And last year, the free gift with purchase was pumpkin pie spice. And I don't really like pumpkin pie. So I said, does anybody want this? Because I'm not gonna make pumpkin pie. And so I gave it to my niece, and then I had to have pumpkin pie all the time. You need pumpkin pie spice. So I had to make it myself. It's got like cinnamon and allspice and that kind of stuff in it. So now I have a little bit, but it's not Penzeys brand, which I'd rather have. I don't remember the exact ratios, but I'll have them put it on the screen for you so you can make your own pumpkin pie spice if you run out. Oh, this smells really good. That looks awesome. It actually kind of looks like the brown butter stuff. All right, I'm gonna drip it over our cake and see if it really does taste like a pumpkin patch in a cake. This would probably be so much prettier if I had a pouring vessel instead of a mixing bowl. Was not thinking ahead. All right, I still want to taste it though. Let's see how it worked out with just 2. Remember, this was 5 ingredients total. 2 in the cake, 3 in the frosting, in the glaze. Wow, look at that. Beautiful color. It is very fall. It's very pleasant. I mean, it doesn't have a huge depth of flavor that makes you think, what's in here? Because it's pretty simple. But it's absolutely good. I would totally eat a whole plate of that at a dinner. Like a picnic. So, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for trying both of these new cakes today. And I hope you'll join us again next time on Local Flavor.